How did you like to be approached?
I like guys that are funny. Like, make me laugh. Like, don't be like so serious.
So give me a one-liner that will catch your attention.
Hey, girl, I see them booties clap. That booty cheeks.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Is it an audience? Because I see them booty clips.
That's what they say. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Be direct, okay? Come straight, no BS.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, be yourself, be authentic, don't lie. Like, I can see through the BS. I'm gonna shut it down. Like, I don't need somebody trying to perpetrate. Don't try to sell me no dreams. I'm good on all of that. I'm really looking for my best friend. Like, to me, I think.
Okay, so give us a one-liner.
I got it.
Don't come with me with no one-liner.
Okay, well, give us a way.
I got it.
Hey, girl.
It's not your turn anymore.
How you doing? My name is
Charlie.
you know it's on the concert.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like,
so if I see you,
wondering
okay,
if I can take you out,
show you a good time,
invite you to my house. Here is my number, girl. You can call me, and don't forget my name is Charlie.
all right, okay. So if a dude walked up to you in the grocery store,
Somebody said, "Why wasn't you at the lodge? Paul was waiting for you."
Who? Paul.
We're not talking about that. We don't talk about Bruno.
He wasn't waiting for me. We're not talking about that. I have left the show. I have checked out. I am done. I wish everybody the best.
Amen.
That's
How
it.
important is
Next.
money?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So
How important is money? Oh, you talking about the approach first?
yeah,
Okay.
we can save that
All right,
question. Y'all put the questions in the question box so we can have them in order. Yeah.
Okay.
If someone walked up to you in the grocery store, they were like, "Hi, you are beautiful. Like, I would love to get to know you." Is that a respectable approach? Would you?
Yeah, it's giving.
Yeah.
Can you pay for my groceries?
No, I don't mean nobody pay for my groceries. No, that's
No, I
definitely.
have had people offer. Like, I was in a beauty supply store. This man paid for all my beauty supplies.
I get that
and it was a
often.
good $200.
Yeah, I get that often, but my thing is,
I know, and I never called him after that.
my thing is, to me, every interaction is an energetic action.
Exactly.
So I'm automatically reading your aura and your vibe. If something just
Even
based off your approach, your approach is something's off. I don't feel like your intentions are genuine. We go on that first date and I'm asking you those questions like, what are you looking for? What do you want? And I just feel like our values are not aligning. Then I don't want to waste your time. Time is very valuable. So yeah, I mean, of course, a compliment. My phone died. A compliment. Yeah,
Your phone died?
Yeah, my phone died.
So where's your charger? Androids don't have chargers.
It's in the car. You shaky little girl.
I thought you was hailing car trouble. You went in my. Oh, y'all, we're not talking about that right
Hey,
now.
why did the comments
trouble?
Oh,
You
my
have to scroll down.
Wait, what? What you mean car
My
trouble?
phone
And
died.
then come back up and then
Yeah, you like
this.
It's in the car
Okay,
now, I feel like
Tina's an Aquarius child. Y'all know they cutthroat.
Y'all not asking.
I'm
me-
an Aquarius.
What sign do y'all think I am?
Crazy.
Ooh.
No, she's a
No,
Pisces.
so I don't do signs. I am the sign of the cross of Jesus.
First of all, signs are a real thing. All right, I studied astrology.
And astronomy.
No,
It's
I mean,
a
no,
star.
I'm sorry. I did study astronomy.
Yeah.
That was my science. So I was right. And then in that you learn
Shadow, you look
constellations.
really pretty.
You
Camille.
learn constellations. You learn constellations, and with learning constellations, you learn a lot about spirituality. So that does align.
Consultations.
No, I said constellations. I know what I said. I said it very correctly.
I said what I said.
So when
All right.
study astronomy, you know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Shiloh, what's how should men approach you? You're single, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to
Shiloh?
mingle?
Am I ready to mingle?
I see that Trini coming out in your
Shiloh,
eyes.
are you ready to mingle? If
Yes.
someone comes into your DM, how could they? What would be their approach?
I need them to be direct, but with some, I guess, kind of just some, let's say some personality.
Like what would set
energy.
their DM apart from other DMs that you're getting?
Why?
I can read authenticity. Like I can hear it and I can feel it. So like through a message, if somebody's real, if I can feel it. Like
So a heart emoji and a laughing sign's not.
it don't mean shit. No, you need to come with some
Why is this not
some
working?
genuine words of like, hey, like I've been wanting to reach out to you, and
It might
Pull
be
it,
stuck.
pull it down on your phone. No, go
like
from
I've
the
been
top,
wanting to
from
reach
the
out
top,
to
from
you,
the top. No,
and
from the top.
like I like your aura,
Give it to
or
me.
I would really like to get to know you. Da 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 da. It's just an energy. It's a feeling I get, because I'm not going to answer everything.
You got an iPhone charger? I'm sorry.
I do, yes.
I can see. I can plug this up. Y'all not going to keep playing me. I got a
Somebody
Galaxy
said we
phone,
should start a podcast and give advice when people are not drinking.
Well, I got a podcast, The Walk Away Queen.
Zadia,
Okay.
Walk Away.
Where is the book? Right here.
No.
I want
Really?
kids too.
Okay, well, that's something I knew about you.
I've
I
been
think
raising
another
children since I was
kid.
13.
Yes, I do want that.
After I'm married.
Okay, so let me think. What's a good approach? I am you can catch me with comedy. So if you make me laugh,
Baby.
from the top, then I will give you a chance. But I'm a very I look at how people look. My attraction is very important to me. So if you're not some type of attractive,
Time out. How important are shoes?
I'm not materialistic.
It doesn't have to be materialistic, but what if they're
Hey,
over?
No, let me tell you something. One thing I've learned about people with real money, they don't get caught up. I'm so serious. I've truly learned about people that really have their stuff together. They don't really spend their money on materialistic. They might have a nice watch. They might have a nice suit. They might have a nice car.
So
a lot of times people who can really afford a nice car, they have a little, bucket.
Yeah.
And I've also learned guys will drive a bucket just to test you to see how materialistic you are. And I don't mind that. I really do not mind that.
My comments keep on getting froze because I feel like I'm cold.
Just all you have to do is scroll down on your phone from the top. There you go, and then go back up. Go back. No, and then.
Oh, I'm like, why isn't it? Okay, I got to connect to your Wi-Fi. I'm like,
Okay.
what's going on?
Yeah.
No, there was another question.
Somebody said, how can you tell? Oh, God.
Yes, Camille and Cornelius are still together. They're still making love in the club.
Are you Black Love?
Figuratively.
Am I Black Love? Yeah.
How can you tell?
Wait,
No, I'm Vibes House.
Hold on, wait. Okay, let me go back.
How can we tell if a guy was real on the show? Ooh.
So you honestly, let me just put this out there.
Because not gonna lie.
People are like, there's a
didn't you
whole
ask
bunch
me
of
to show
actors on the show. You have to understand, they're not going to pick you on the show if you don't have some type of personality. And the people that don't have personality, you don't remember them. Let's be real. So everybody is on the show.
No, that's not true, Camille.
What?
Everybody on the show doesn't have a personality.
That's what I'm saying. I just said the people that don't have a personality, you're not going to remember.
I think it was definitely a mix between real and people that were doing things to cause reactions.
So, and then let's also be clear about that whole personality test. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My
So let's talk about that personality test. People are like, yo, some people shouldn't have been on there because they're crazy. It's literally the Briggs-Myers test to test personalities to see what type of personalities would be a good fit for the show. So when people are like, oh, Camille's on the show, she shouldn't have made it because she's crazy. Trust and believe that they put personalities together that they know would create a good show.
sorry. Y'all gonna stop being mad at me.
So let's make that
Did you mute
very,
your,
very.
You gotta mute your
Hold on.
Thank you.
Listen, like I said, it was literally a personality test to see.
Wait, you gotta turn the sound down too. Okay.
No, you gotta mute it. It was literally a Briggs-Myers test to see what type of personality. So for me,
frustration.
I definitely asked what my test came back. Like Zadia, you asked what your test came back to read as.
Well, he told me. I didn't ask.
So I asked. Mine.
Just
No. Oh, I was gonna say mine.
Okay, go ahead.
And then you can say yours.
Yeah.
So my test came back because I'm very aware of stuff like that. Like I take a test, I need to know. Again, that's my academics. So mine came back. I'm a leader. I like things to be fair. I'm very open. I've been through a lot, and because I've been through a lot, I'm very closed off. So again, knowing that they put people together that basically can create a cluster. Like it's literally given. Like okay, and honestly, I really felt like they knew based off of the test who to play with. They knew.
Well, they knew who could endure certain things. So like for my test, for instance, he was like, oh, it seems like you've been through a lot, but every time, you get knocked down, you get right back up and you keep it moving. You're a person that achieves things, but you don't celebrate the achievements. You literally try to look for the next achievement, and that you're just a perseverer.
Yeah.
And I feel like because of that, they knew that they knew I wasn't gonna off myself if like something like this that has happened.
They knew who they could basically manipulate and say, hey, we're going to get you to be.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mute it.
No, so it's not. You have to just turn the sound off.
No, I turned it off. It won't I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, all the way down. How do we get it all the way down?
So the psychiatric test is literally a Briggs-Myers test. It's a personality test. So the test that people are talking about is literally
okay. So maybe I should mute mine, and then we.
Yeah. All right. I will say I feel.
So I should unmute my mic.
All right.
No,
because mine is unmuted. Whose is?
They can hear. No, my sound is still up. Okay. So
you got it.
So wait, whose mic? So we all.
So
mute our mics?
we're using Tina's mic.
Okay.
Because it won't like cut off 100%.
Down.
All right, and then we'll just hype everybody. I will say I feel like they put me.
Y'all didn't hear my Briggs-Myers explanation?
They did.
We don't need it again, though.
No, so again, understanding that you have a group of people that you can play with.
They heard that part.
And a group of people that you can't play with.
Okay.
And they also have a group of people that based off their personalities.
It's malleable.
I can play with them, and because I can play with them, they're gonna be okay.
What does it mean? Play with them though. Like y'all have to.
I can definitely give them a bad edit, and they're not gonna kill themselves over it. Again, because they have been through so much.
Oh, I told production they can edit me how they
want.
I told them I was like, y'all can edit me how I want. How you want.
That they knew that they can feed words to, and they would say it. They could ask them to do things, and they would do it.
So that's a part of it as well. But it's also a part of I can drag this person because this person has been through so much. Are you listening to me? Because this person has been through so much, being dragged through the dirt, they're still going to come out and they're still going to be okay.
Yeah.
Whereas this person is not as strong, has maybe not been through as much, so they're probably going to,
What charger is
off
this?
So.
Might be the white.
This white one?
Well, I kind of I associate that test with the test that you take when you're trying to get hired by Nordstrom's or Macy's. Have y'all ever applied to one of the department stores and they sit you down, they make you take a test, and if he asks you the same questions over and over.
The assessment test.
All the time.
It was like that. It was like
wrong. They did
Tyrone is doing just fine, child.
Honey, they did a lot of folks wrong. Let's be real.
Tyrone.
Actually Tyrone's edit compared to some people was actually not as
Tina, you
bad.
don't want to charge your phone?
But
My charger's in the car.
those tests, and again, depending on the situation, we cannot rely on those tests. Again, I'm getting my whole dissertation so I understand about testing. Depending on the environment, depending on your mood, you can definitely test different. They're not 100%. Like I could be like, I just want to get through this, and so I'm just gonna mark anything. I took it serious because I really wanted to know what my results read. So he definitely told me, and I was definitely like, "You right?"
Kamil, you lied on your test.
I definitely didn't lie.
I think most of the women be looking for love, but the men IDK.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even gonna give you that.
Well, you got corn.
Honestly,
You got corn. You got nine. We'll just say, yeah.
I lucked up because honestly, if it wasn't for Nye, I don't think I would have stayed. For real.
So,
because that's what initially what got me excited that first time. Camille, remember when we got in the van? I was eating my chips and you like, I don't know about this. And I was like, girl, I'm happy. I was the first person I asked for his number. Like, I got, like, we talked all night the next night. Like, if it wasn't for
And not
him.
to big up Nye, but honestly, Nye was my number. Nye was my number 2. Like, y'all would never know that. And child, I'm not checking for Nye now.
Number 2.
Coming in with my guns.
She was ready. She's like, hold on, what you got to say?
Nye was definitely my number 2. We actually, and this is no shade.
They weren't showing his personality on the show.
They didn't. They did not show his
They actually showed
personality.
me and Nye as like him calling me crazy and all this other stuff. We actually had a great time. And Cornelius has always been my number 1. Nye was always my number 2. They never showed me saying Nye's name. And I think it was reversed for Nadia. I'm Zadia. Nadia. I put y'all name together.
What did you say?
What did you
Nadia?
call?
Nadia.
Hey, there y'all listen. You ain't a real couple until you got a nickname. I'm just saying.
So it was actually reversed for Zadia. I'll be looking at her because she would say,
So what are they?
my number
Camelius?
1 is Nye.
Are they Camelius?
Cornelius is number 2. I'm like, girl.
The corn. Oh, there you go. I have seen that name. Cornmeal. Okay, got you.
You get paid for the show, and is it each episode or all at once?
It's each episode.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna put this out here. We got paid $250 every week for quarantining. Then we got paid $500 for each episode that we were on. So that's what my contract read. So we got paid for the first. Well, we got paid for like the first episode.
I didn't get nothing.
And then 200.
They ain't give me not a
You
dime.
get a check?
No, I ain't get no check.
What?
I ain't get no check. I ain't get no check.
You
That's
didn't
why I
get a check?
quit. That's why I quit.
No. So you're gonna get paid after the season's over.
No, they ain't pay me not
No,
dime.
what I'm telling you is you're gonna get paid after the
I'm
season's
just
After
kidding.
your
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all think you didn't get nothing? Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. What's an immediate deal breaker?
Time out. Let's be clear. That check.
Immediate
Literally,
liar.
it didn't cover anything.
Like,
Lying.
they were all
Lying.
nails,
Immediate deal breaker. Lying.
It didn't pay
The
for
gas
that.
alone was.
Oh, they talking about the show. Oh, they talking about. Oh, I thought they were talking about dating.
All that.
Oh no.
I was just telling somebody the other day how they didn't feel.
Oh, it was everything. I was
You had to pay for
hungry.
food.
Oh, like,
No, I remember showing up on my first date, and I thought I was about to eat.
They
My
said,
feet was cold.
They said, Tina, you didn't get paid because you didn't show up.
Hey, listen, don't be calling me out like that. All right, I did show
Okay,
up.
but
I
okay,
showed up until I was over it.
Let's switch gears.
they said,
What's an immediate deal breaker? Camille, since you like to talk.
For the show or for dating?
No, period.
Cheating, lying.
Immediately no.
Lying.
Immediately no. What's the deal breaker?
Bad breath and teeth.
That's a good thing.
Oh, no, time out. I'm sorry. If you tell me you an atheist,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
hands down. You know,
Yeah,
your belief. I'm sorry, your faith and belief, religion, it definitely matters for me.
No,
That
we
is
didn't
it.
make any money. Actually, that didn't cover.
We thought we made a lot of money.
That
time
didn't-
out. My
that-
job was definitely giving more.
It didn't cover the credit card I ran up.
Yeah.
I had to pay for that with my own money.
No. And yes.
Okay, so Tina,
And I
what's your
definitely, I hope y'all
Why you
expense
say
all
that? I'm
your
still.
gas
what's
and
your-
Why
taxes.
you say that? I'm
What's your
still
deal breaker,
watching the
Tina?
show. What does she mean? I'm sorry.
No. We're gonna take it one question at a time. If
Oh,
y'all
I
have
can't see the
questions, put it
question.
in the question box. Because
Okay,
we're
go ahead.
taking it one question at a time.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your deal breaker? What's the immediate deal breaker?
Put it in the
I'm
question
lying.
box.
Lying?
Yeah, period. I mean, I feel like people lie off the rip, and sometimes I can see through it, because things don't add up. I think when you just learn to just pay attention and
It's
people
not
just
enough
talk, when you talk less and you listen more, people, they tell on themselves.
Yep, that's a
And I think that's one thing I've learned, where people are so busy trying to impress you that they forget their lies. They'll say one thing and then you'll meet up and then they'll say another thing. And when you just don't even call them out on it, just listen. You just kind of like, okay, you just got to put two and two together and keep it pushing. You know, sometimes you don't even call people out because they get so offended and insulted by it that it causes a bigger scene than what it could even
You
be.
gotta take note and then just be like,
Just keep it pushing. And I think that's a deal breaker for me. You really, people, they are lying.
But
They
that's a part of the walkaway
representative.
queen.
But
Because
exactly.
You just like,
You walk away. You chuck the deuces.
exit stage left.
Yes. Okay. So, you know, of course, we are on here promoting Shiloh, but I do want to talk, you know, because she just said it. I do have a podcast, The Walkaway Queen, and that is something that I am very strongly on, walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, anything detrimental to your sanity, your happiness. And so, yeah, I will cut you off if I feel like you're lying and you're not, beneficial to anything that I have going on in a positive way. And that's not saying that you use people. It's just saying like people are either an asset or a liability. And when you are a liability, that means that they are going to drain you. So, I mean, for me, when you're a liar, I just can't deal with you. I'm very authentic. I don't lie. I'd rather hurt you with the truth than to lie, because honestly, my memory is so bad, I can't remember my lies. So I just don't lie, so all respect.
All right, Shiloh, what we got?
The question.
So that was from the Aquarius. The Pisces said,
Aquarius.
what you say? The faith, what you believe.
The Pisces said the
it's up front. If you talking about, oh Jesus, who that?
Camille.
Yo. All right, so let's
say
say Shiloh.
if you
So
don't-
we're hearing from the Aries. So Aquarius is a water sign. No, Aquarius is an air sign.
I'm an air sign.
Pisces is a water sign. Aries is a fire sign.
Fire.
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 So for me,
Somebody said you're a whole vibe. Are you drunk?
so for
Or are
me,
you high?
They said we're what?
Somebody said Zadia is a whole vibe. Are you drunk?
She hates when you guys give me compliments.
Don't compliment.
Zadia is a vibe. Zadia she is a whole vibe, and until you really know her, she's 1,000%. She's real. She's genuine. She's kind. She's beautiful. She's
emotional unavailability.
Who is?
Oh,
Who said
no.
that?
They said that my deal breaker is emotional.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, actually, my two biggest deal breaker is like if I'm talking to somebody and you consistently bring the conversation back to you and take no interest in it.
Oh yeah.
So like that's an immediate
yeah,
cutoff.
I
I'm
know
like
a lot of
really
you
done.
said
So if you're like
They're not really interested.
exactly, you're
I
it's
do
it's getting
that.
very superficial, or you just try to redirect the focus
I'm
back to
kidding,
you.
Miss Levette.
Camille
Camille does that shit all the time.
Camille doing it right now, y'all. Camille's doing it right. Listen, let me tell y'all, this is a friendship, okay? The ability to love somebody,
Flaws and all.
flaws and all, because Camille, Camille is on 1,000, but she's so kind and she's hilarious.
Okay, so Camille, you gonna let me talk? Can I go now?
The floor is on Z. Z, you got the floor. Go
All right,
ahead.
so what's an immediate deal breaker? Immediately no.
A lot of kids
Mm.
with a lot of baby mamas.
Anyway, go to the corner.
Mm.
Face the wall.
Mm.
Face the wall. What I would say that immediate deal breaker
Mm.
I'm gonna shake my head at you.
is a person that can't hold a conversation.
An intellectual,
Yeah.
mentally stimulating.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
When they
Some
start
substance.
when they started making up words,
I'm not making up words.
they satellize you.
Oh,
When
Who
they-
said that? Wait.
try to satellite you. They try to classify your names.
Yeah.
Wait, this sounds like this was really a conversation.
No, that was that's a real. It's
Oh.
It's a real
Oh.
magic. That was Phil.
No, it's a real.
No, it said that was Phil.
Oh, they did say
We're
that.
not doing that.
No.
We can't talk. Y'all trying to. We love everybody.
We do.
Do we?
Yeah, no. When they can't,
Somebody said more specifically 3 kids and 3 babies. Who did that?
Camille,
Who said that?
go to the corner.
Nobody. Who got 3
Camille.
kids? No, I was
Camille Johari, go to the corner right now.
And Shiloh, they asked the question.
How come Shiloh and Jamie?
So there's no Jamie on our season. I don't think there's any Jamie on any season.
No, it's okay. I think they're talking about you.
Oh,
I think they just felt it might have been autocorrect.
Oh,
Camille and Jamie is 2 different.
No, it might have been autocorrect though.
So is it Jaime?
Samari, hold on, wait a minute.
Jaime?
No, we can talk about it. It's
I'm
certain things
sorry,
that we're not talking about.
Is it Jaime? You think I'm Spanish? Jaime?
You know what?
That's
Let me
my
give you
cousin's
this.
name.
Let me give you this. I respect anybody that actually just wants to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
curious about
That's
you.
curious because you have a lot of people. So
That
I'm
takes
sorry.
interest.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I want to say, is it Miss LeVay? I just want to say you can ask what you want to ask. I personally don't have any issue with somebody that just really wants to get to know us, because you have millions of people that are judging us based off what they see on TV versus.
Turn your camera. It's a little fuzzy.
Baby, this is my iPad. I don't use this damn thing. First of all, this is an iPad. Look at you talking about?
I'm gonna answer the question because they asked why we didn't do it.
Go ahead. You got Kamil over here coming from me.
I'm doing an interview soon.
Yeah.
I know y'all don't want to hear from me, but guess what? You gonna watch anyway.
It's giving that there will be.
Well,
a
you don't let
community
anybody talk,
interview,
Nobody.
soon. So
Who you gonna let talk? Nobody.
in that time, it wasn't my space. It wasn't in my best interest to do
You good?
that.
You okay? You good?
To speak about some of the events that was happening. So
Stop.
not to say that I will always be silent about it. In due time.
All right. So it's another question that was posed.
Hey, poser.
Could you date a man who couldn't cook? Could you date someone who isn't college educated? That's a twofold question.
But, can I answer that? Let me.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, let me say something.
Girl.
Let's just get this away.
I can date somebody that is not college educated, and you know why? Because let me tell y'all something. Book smart.
I don't even know about that.
Because you did it right now. No, I did not. Because you never gave it to me.
Listen, Freddie Cougar. Freddie Cougar. Freddie Cougar.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Freddie Cougar. Okay. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I will say, I feel like college or school or education is not equivalent to intelligence. Just because you are book smart does not mean you are intelligent. So yes, I am able to date somebody that does not have a college degree. My thing is, you are able to learn from wisdom and life experiences. The books that you read outside of the structural institution that, outside of the structural institution that we are kind of forced into. My thing is, smarts goes outside of books. You know, you have to be able to willing to learn outside of what they want you to. There you go. Y'all hear Z? Go ahead, Z. Say that again.
The self-educated man is the educated man.
Look at Tina and my cat.
Wait.
Oh, look at Taz.
Yes, I'm taking her cat, y'all. I'm taking her cat. This is my cat.
She matches Taz. Look,
This
she
is-
matches
And
Taz.
we sure do. They can't see his side print, but yes. Listen, I love me a cat, okay?
I love me some corn.
Oh my God.
He called me Big Purr.
Go away.
Get out of here.
He called me Big Purr. I'm just
Somebody
kidding.
said, when do y'all bring y'all guards down? That's a good question. Like, how far in? Like, what? Okay, so let's change it a little bit. What makes you bring your guard down? Like, what behaviors will make you feel safe enough to pull your guard, let your guards
When a
down?
man is also bringing his guard down, I think men.
So
shared
shared vulnerability.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think sometimes females have to start that to show, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little piece of me.
I'm always vulnerable though, because I'm always
If
myself.
they don't, it's just like, okay, so this man doesn't want to share anything. And I think to me, sometimes it's a conversation. Like, hey, I'm willing to open myself up to you.
Yeah.
If you do the same.
Yeah, when you want vulnerability, you have to give it first. And
For
then
me,
I just learned I'm okay with being vulnerable with anybody. To me, I think it's just a level of connection. I'm okay with that. I don't take offense if someone else isn't open. I've just learned to be okay with myself and feel like eventually maybe I'll make someone else feel comfortable. I think even coming into the process for R2L, I was very vulnerable. R2L.
R2.
Girl, you better put it together.
Camille's
R to the L. R to the L. Okay, anyway, so coming into that process, I said to the L.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I was confused.
Girl, anyway, so coming into this process, I was very much myself. I was very vulnerable, and I think I'm even going. Coming into this process, the more vulnerable you are, the more you tend to be taken advantage of. The more you are able to be edited. I'm gonna say that, but I think, but I'm gonna say in dating in general. No, in real world, I'm always vulnerable.
Can
Like
I
I'm
say
always
this?
willing to be myself.
Is
I don't
it-
mind being hurt.
Did you feel comfortable in the space to totally give all of yourself up to the public?
Yeah, I did. I when coming into it. I was me 100%. I was 100% me. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me tell you one thing about me. I'm gonna be real. I feel like you have to read the room. There are layers of me. There's 10%, there's 20%, there's 30%, but I'm always authentic. I think there's just a level of how much you get of me.
Yes.
Just like for instance, the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation. That was the Oscars. That was a room of predominantly successful white people. There's a certain level of authenticity that I'm going to give in that room.
Yes.
Same thing if I go to a gala in DC, if I go to a business meeting, I'm going to be myself. I had a meeting yesterday. I was 100% myself. It's a level, but I'm not going to be like, yeah, I do this and I do that amongst my friends,
like
or I'm partying. Exactly. You should not, I'm not going to give 100% of me, but I'm always myself. You have some people who they don't know who they are. So they don't know how to be themselves. They can't even relate.
Okay, so when we talk about being vulnerable, what does that entail? Because I think a lot of people on the show had it messed up. Because I keep
You look
saying,
like you got something added to your lip. You got some fillers?
no, baby. What I did was put on that lip pop. My man loves it. Corn, say you love it. Say you love it.
Is he on it? Okay. I was like, is he on here?
So Corey's here. Say
Hey, Corey.
Hi, Corey. Where he at? He popped in.
I want to
Hold on, Tina, why you get so
Because
excited?
I love me some Corey. Not like that, but I do. I love me some Corey. He is hilarious. I mean, I think he's very much misunderstood. I do.
Someone said
I love me some Corey. I do.
Someone said showing vulnerability is a sign of strength, but I had to unlearn a lot of the things that I was taught.
So again,
I don't think
give me an example.
I feel like vulnerability is just being emotionally open.
Yeah, but Tina, sometimes people so I was gonna say I've experienced a lot of men
Hey,
who
Corey.
have faked vulnerability.
Yes. In this
So
process.
as in this process, as a ticket to entry.
Yes.
Right? Because they know that this is a task required of them is to be vulnerable. So what they do is they give up information that they feel like they give up information that they
So give me an example of
they give up information that they feel like
what you feel is being
Kisses
vulnerable.
I think it's more than just being vulnerable. For me, to get comfortable with somebody, it's more than just being vulnerable, because I can be vulnerable with somebody, and I've seen people be vulnerable with me. It's when your
Emotionally available.
It's
I feel
when
like
your
that's a lot.
actions match your words. When you say what you mean what you say, and then I can see it in your actions. When I can see enough of that on a consistent basis, then I will feel safe enough to open up to you.
Can
I agree.
Can I tell y'all a story?
No.
Is it
Because temporary vulnerability.
how's the story gonna go?
can be
Because
snatched away.
Yes.
actually a
And
very
that
cute
is so true.
story.
I've lived it.
I don't know
You're
if you
100%.
I thought it was cute.
What?
So coming off the show, I think I told you this.
Thank you, Corey.
What did he
He
say?
said, "Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Shiloh, Aries season." Corey's birthday is coming up.
Yeah, is it the 9th?
What are you gonna get him?
Ooh, Aries season.
What are you gonna Tina? What are you gonna?
Wait, hold on. How many damn IGs you got?
Ooh, Corey.
Yes.
Oh no, which one do you follow?
I know. He give you another.
He got another. Well, it's he might follow me on this, so I don't know. Yeah, I follow that one. That's the main one that I know. I didn't know he had another one. Listen, I don't be keeping up with people's Instagrams.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, like, coming off the show,
Majority of the men on season
we
4
were so
were
used to
available.
production setting us up on dates that coming off the show, I literally had to be like, okay,
Somebody said,
Cornelius,
"Could you
are
date a man who
going
makes less
to
money than you?"
take me out on a date? He was like, oh yeah. He was so caught up in the show aspect that it was just like, oh, I really have to date you off the show. He definitely stepped up.
He said he got 3. I'm good. He got 3
3
IGs.
IGs?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's giving like you have like, you're on Bumble, you're on.
No, Camille, can you focus on the story that you were talking about?
Okay, it's the AD kicking in. So yeah, just understanding
That makes a lot of sense now.
you have to be intentional when you are dating. And coming off the show is so like people are like, oh, they're so happy, they're in love. Like, don't be fooled. Like, you still have to put in the work. Like, what you see on television, don't be fooled, because you still have to be intentional as a man, as a woman. You still have to be open to do the work. So it looks beautiful on television, but are you willing to put in the work after?
Depending on how you edit.
It depends on who they want to make it.
I would say depending on how you edit
That's
it.
right, but there were people on the show putting in the work, but because they chose to not show that, like, Zadia, how many times I got flowers all the time.
Who's on Bumble? You throwing shade. Ooh.
Nobody's throwing
Nobody's
shade.
throwing shade.
Somebody said that. I think they thought that because she said it.
No. Honey, if I throw shade, trust and believe you gonna know.
No shade. No shade. Okay. Okay. No shade. There's no shade over here. Okay.
You said what?
They
Your
palm.
trees are
They are palm
okay,
trees.
it's giving palm.
They are palm.
It's giving redwood.
So what I'm
It's
saying
California.
is that
It's California.
It's a show for entertainment. But in order for anyone to make it work after the show, men have to be intentional.
Well, let's switch gears. How was the first day after the show?
Oh, he was like, do you want to go horseback riding? Or do you want to go?
Sweet.
It was horseback riding or like paint. He basically gave me a choice.
What horse he was trying to ride? He wanted you to ride the horse.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Oh, my bad. It's inappropriate. Sorry.
Yeah, it's very big. Because I was like, yo.
Oh, don't be on your best behavior now.
No, I was like, Cornelius, are we gonna go out on a date? We gonna do something?
I remember me and Nye's first day off the show. I actually did a walk up.
Are you serious?
She said, "Okay, no palm trees,
was-
girl. It's shaded.
It was
Shady.
It's definitely not shady.
It was weird. It was the first day after the show was definitely weird. It was
Y'all have to understand when you are on this show. Number one, you don't get sleep. You're not eating.
That is so
right.
true.
And
No
so
sleep.
You have to understand as a psychologist, when you know people are not eating, they're not getting sleep. That's already you're not in the same. You're not in the
Let me tell you something. With people, let me tell you, I'm gonna be real with y'all. People did not know that was another reason why I quit. I was so dehydrated from the process because I had not gotten sleep. I had not been eating. I had not been drinking enough water that my doctor actually had told me that if I had continued in the process, I would have had a stroke. Like it was that bad. I had drinker. In that moment, they don't really feed you. You know, they give you water, whatever. But of course,
Are you hungry? I ain't made for 8 hours.
yeah, like you haven't eaten all day. So my doctor had told me that if I would have kept, I was so dehydrated that if I would have kept on within that week, I might have been kind of comatose in a bed somewhere in the hospital. I might not have been myself. Yeah. So you have to, like, I was drinking every single day. I was so over it.
She is small. No, I'm just thinking about how I felt as a bigger girl. Like,
Girl, we the same size. You got more booty than me, but what you're not about to do is real. I'm just saying.
That booty said
The booty add like 20 pounds, but she ain't about to act like I'm bigger than you.
Okay, so here's a question: could you date a man who makes less money than you?
so if we're
Maybe.
talking about,
Maybe. It depends on how confident he is.
He makes
And so.
285. Yes.
God damn it. It depends on how confident he is within himself.
No, because if he's giving $50,000 and I'm making 150, what we doing here?
You need to be able to pay some bills. I'm just saying. I can do bad by myself.
Listen,
Yeah, I do. You got to court me. You definitely got to court me in the beginning. You have to court me.
I honestly don't feel like, okay, so here's the thing, because I mean,
A lot of people live
have
outside their
bills.
means.
Yeah.
They live outside their means. Yeah, a lot of people live outside their means. They try to live a facade, a life that they can't
You
afford.
have a Maserati.
Living in an apartment or living in their mama's house. I'm just saying. Yeah.
but I want to be a kept woman.
Engine light on.
I like what I do.
Hi, Kit
But
Kat.
I also want someone that's going to be a
Your cat
provider.
made his grand debut. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be hustle game over here, though.
Right.
My
And
mom
at the end of the
raised
day,
my
I
kid.
can't be a stay-at-home wife.
Not me.
Stay home wife. I'm gonna have a whole blog. Y'all gonna be like, oh, she's an influencer.
But okay, but you're still working. Like I can't. I have to have my own. I cannot depend. That was a conversation that I had on the show with one of the guys. I can't do that.
Intuitive. I understand. Somebody
There is a very
showed me-
minimum people that make $150,000.
I saw the statistics when it came to especially
Is
black
that what she
males
means?
that
I'm
make
confused.
She's saying a lot of people don't make over 100.
Yeah.
I saw the
In DC
statistics.
though?
No.
Okay, I don't know where y'all be. I be the. No.
Understandable. They may say they make 150, but the actual average of people making over
A lot of men I meet, they in IT. So I'm just saying.
Again, small percentage.
Yeah.
We're talking about totality. It's not given. And you have to understand in southern states, the cost of living is less, so you're not going to get to that.
Oh, you're right. I lived in Georgia, so
Yeah.
you're very right. You're very right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I had to learn that the hard way. I'm like, yo, I'll take a pretty penny. I make enough to be.
Well, where on the street is you a gold digger, child.
Listen, I'm a gold digger and I ain't got no money.
Wait,
And I
who
gotta
said that?
Honey, that's
The streets are talking?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Not
You
the
know,
streets.
you know I'm joking.
decided that I was broke, that I'm in a gang of school debt, and I don't have any money. I was like, I got a whole house in California. I just want everyone to but it's okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna do like 2 more questions, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Can we do the next game?
What's
the next?
Shiloh, what happened to
Well, can I hit the hookah?
She left. She said she's tired.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, All right, let's wrap it up.
I'm broke. Camille is broke.
Camille, girl.
According to Ready to Love,
Thank you.
Camille is broke.
Hang it up.
All right, so how we
Y'all
wrapping
been
this
a
up?
whole
This was a good talk. It was fun.
Somebody said Zadia and Shiloh going to talk. We were just statues.
Wait. Halima.
Zadia, you talk majority of the time. I ain't come in so late.
Halima, girl.
Hi, Halima.
You know Halima?
No. That's one of my friends.
Listen, Halima, you can talk to her and call her anytime you want to.
No,
I was tired of holding
like
my
when I
phone.
say friends with me, IG cool.
Baby, I
Regardless
always
of a real man's income being less than yours, treat him like the king. Let me tell you something. Mrs. Sampria? I don't know how I'm about to pronounce it. I'm a little tipsy. Whatever. I'm sorry, no disrespect. Let me say this. A man has to.
That's a Nick Soprano.
Okay. A man has to know he is a king before I treat him like a king. Just like I know I'm a queen and I'm going to act and my moves are going to show that I'm a queen. So if you come to me and you want to be treated like a king, you have to act like a king. And it's the way how you move. It's how you act. It's how you talk. It's how you treat me. It's how you treat the people around you. I'm just saying, you got to be able to lead a whole village. So don't say you a king and you can't lead a village. That's real talk. Would you go on a first date with a guy out the country? No. No, Corey. Listen, I don't get flued out. I don't do flued out. I don't know. That's not me. I don't. Because I've heard women talking about they can't. Listen, I don't have time for that. I'm going to pay for my own vacation. I'm going to do my own thing. We can date in DC, and if I don't like you, we can keep it pushing. But
I had a nice first day out of the country.
I'm good. I'm good on all that.
I
don't need to be flued out.
We chatted before, yeah.
Zadia likes African men.
No offense, I don't date. I
First
don't
of all,
date
I've
different
only dated
races.
one-
Not different races,
I've only
different
dated
nationalities
one
anymore.
guy that is of Nigerian descent. His parents,
Zadia
and
is
he was like
Nigerian.
first generation American.
You don't even want to admit
But what'd you say? What'd you say? What's that shit you talking?
She talking shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's that shit you talking about?
You over there cracking crabs at 1:30 in the morning?
Are they cold?
She don't want to repeat what she just said. What you say, Camille? Okay, now she's silent. No, but I've only dated one man that's of African descent. I haven't dated any. Oh, Corey wants to come in.
I'm on a first
Come in,
date
Corey.
out the country.
Oh, come in, Corey.
Corey's single, you guys. He's saying he's taking chicks out the country.
Is it with Mumine?
No, he said he's on a first date, so it can't be with her.
She's never going on a date with him.
They went on a date on the show.
That doesn't count. Are you serious?
Damn. I thought it looked like they had a good time.
He was humping a log. Like,
I am deceased. I am deceased, child. Oh, he don't want to join?
he said he let me in.
Yeah, he asked to come in, and now
Child, you
he's
look so
quiet,
pretty on
so-
camera, even though you ain't on camera.
Shiloh said she was tired of holding her phone.
But she's still on camera. I still see her. Hey, girl, hey. Looking like my Khalees. I call her my Khalees, y'all, because she boxy.
Let's keep Khalees in our prayers.
I want to.
What's wrong with Khalees?
Her husband.
I want to play music.
He did? You
He
lied.
had cancer.
When he
He had like
died?
stage 4 cancer.
Y'all lies. I be under a rock, y'all.
He
I
said
don't be
his
keeping up with
cervix is
nobody.
poor.
What? This was recently?
Yeah.
Oh.
This was like maybe like 2 weeks ago.
I cried. Chris is like, why are you crying? He's like, did you know him?
No, I think the worst thing that you could do is lose the love
A
of your life.
mate, a husband that you actually like love.
Yeah.
That would break me up.
I had one of my closest friends in Georgia. He lost his fiance to cancer,
Yeah.
breast cancer, and the mother of his daughter recently. She passed away a week ago.
Yeah.
And it was the saddest that he's really going through it. I said, dang,
For
I
all
couldn't
the
even
single
imagine.
ladies, how has your dating life been after the show?
I'm dating and loving on myself. I'm
No,
just
you
saying.
just said you got a whole boo.
No, I don't have a boo. I have somebody. I had
Do we know
somebody.
him?
No, we can talk about that off camera.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just asking. I was like, why
Yeah,
should I-
we can talk about camera. But no, I'm single.
Corey,
I'm single.
Is chivalry important
Very.
in relationships?
Very.
Yeah, I like a man that's
You gonna court
be
me.
off the court,
And I'm gonna tell you, gonna court me. You ain't gonna court me. We ain't got nothing to talk
off
about.
the curb,
Nothing to
put
talk
me
about.
on the inside, and like I like people opening my doors. And,
Yeah.
like, you need to come over here.
So
Do you stand at the door until they open it?
No, they always get the door before I need to get
my
in.
issue is I be like, it's that masculine energy that I be like, I got this.
You gotta let that go, sis.
I do.
That's toxic.
I'm like, no. Cornelius be like, why you shut that door?
It's almost 2 in the morning.
Like, why you shut that door?
Ooh, I'm logging off, y'all. All right. It was a pleasure, y'all. Peace, love, and soul. Good night.
They want to stay on all night.